Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I got the Zombie Tarot out. I've just done a reading using it and it was a fun reading, so interesting reading, so I thought I would stick with the Zombie Tarot for the reading I'm going to be doing now. And the reading is about Prince Harry, the pop-up prince, allegedly laying low in Montecito. The source of this news is Katie Nicholl, one of the sugars. Apparently, I don't really follow the press to know which journalists are for Harkle friendly and which are not, but apparently she writes for, I think it's Vanity Fair, which has always been Team Harkle, quite nasty to poor Catherine on occasion, as I recall. Katie Nicholl has now come out and said that Prince Harry doesn't want to cause more upset to the Queen after realizing the toll the past year has taken on her. Finally has it hit him. So he's laying low for now and trying not to cause more upset. So I'm going to use the Zombie Tarot. Oops, it's flying all over the place. And I am going to see what is going on with our zombie prince. And why now? Why has he suddenly decided to obviously send this message out? Because, as I say, she does seem to be, in my opinion, let's put it that way, for disclaimer reasons, she does seem to be a sugar, and she does seem to be one they send their message out to, get their message out to the media through her. So this is something the Harkles want us to know, that Prince Harry doesn't want to upset the Queen. Finally, he's realised that after years and years and years of upsetting her, now suddenly he doesn't want to upset her. So let's have a look and see what the Zombie Tarot wants to tell us. And if there is ever a card of upset, that is the Nine of Swords. Nightmares, stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, terrible, terrible stress. When it is in the upright, you can see this poor man has got this horrible sort of screw thing on his head. The nurse attending there, and that I would say is our poor Queen. Well, not my Queen, but many of yours. Queen, long suffering Queen, who really has been put through the ringer this past year, mostly by Harry and Meghan, but also other circumstances in her life. Her son, Prince Andrew, and of course the loss of Prince Philip. The poor Queen has been through hell, and there is the card that tells us that. And Dumbo seems finally to have realized that it's not all about him, it is also about other people. So let's see the heart of this reading. What is the heart of it? Wow, we get the Ten of Swords in reverse. He has hit rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. We've got some nasty cards coming out in this reading. Ten of Swords, I'm sorry it's so gruesome. Let's put it away because it really is a horrible card, that. It's Ten of Swords is you hit rock bottom, your reputation is ruined, you've been stabbed in the back a million times, blow after blow after blow, you're finished, you're done, you are on your knees, worse than on your knees, you're about to be thrown in a ditch. Card is in the reverse. Could mean that he is trying to recover his reputation, and I think it does in this reading because of the subject of this reading, that suddenly he doesn't want to upset the Queen anymore. Only after you've reached Ten of Swords territory and you can't get any lower. So when you are that low, you decide to lay low. Sorry for that very lame pun. But it has been a long week and it is a late reading here for me, and so lame puns are liable to pop up, just like the pop-up prince. So how did this finally dawn for Prince Harry that all is not good? We get the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Hazards in reverse. That is the outcast card. Five of Hazards, Five of Pentacles. You are ruined. We've got two cards of ruin, the two absolute ruin cards in the tarot. They're both in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles is usually financial ruin. Can be illness as well. Exile, being cast out, scapegoated. It's a horrible, horrible card, and it's sitting right next to the Ten of Swords, which is you're finished, you're done. So I think that he has suffered tremendous amount of financial loss. I think it all goes together for Prince Harry. That has finally dawned on him that he really has been cast out. He has been exiled. He is a disgrace. His name is finished. His name is mud. He's ruined. Reputation is ruined. Financially, he seems to be in a lot of trouble. He is exiled, cast out. Nobody wants him back in the royal family. So finally the penny seems to have dropped. Can this be the moment that the penny has dropped? And I'm drawn to the second card at the bottom of the deck, which showed up in the reading I've just done on Prince Harry and his burnout story. The Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse. This card is a very vivid card. It's a breakup card when it's in the reverse. Breakup of a partnership, a marriage, possibly. All my opinion, of course. Let's just say that. Disclaimer down in the box below. And bad choices as well. That card signifies. Let's throw it down here because it wanted me to look at it. And I think that's why we're using this deck again for this reading. So how does he feel towards the Queen? I'm getting a lot of self-pity and ruin and oh no, what have I done kind of energy from this. How does he feel towards his grandmother? 10 of Cups. Another card that came out in the previous reading. That is the perfect happy card. Everything is bliss, everything is wonderful. He wants everything to go back the way it was, back to that idyllic state, that when he was in that idyllic state he thought, oh no, this isn't real. This is imaginary. This is a con. It's not being royal. It's not wonderful at all. It's not great. It's an illusion. You all look at it and think it's wonderful, but I'm here suffering as a royal with all these perks and these luxuries and these benefits. It's terrible. It's terrible having to go out and meet you hoi polloi day after day, shake your hands and listen to your tales of woe when I can be lying on the beach in California. He wants to go back. Oh boy, does he want to go back. So let's see why now. What's the hidden energy of this reading? Why now this sudden... I'm going to laugh. Well, I have just laughed. Ace of Hazards. The sudden dawning realization that he doesn't want to upset the Queen anymore. Money. He wants money. He wants a new start financially. It's interesting that it's a woman's hand reaching out there from the tomb, from the grave, with many elaborate necklaces and wristwatches on that forearm. I wonder whose hand that is rising up and saying, more, I want more. Many people speculate that she in fact made off with some of the jewels from the crown that she should not have made off with. That's a rumour that has gone around for a long time. One day I'll read on it. Allegedly, let's throw many of those in right now. But she, the beast that needs to be fed, she wants more. And so that is why now he's run out. 5 of Pentacles. He's ruined. 10 of Swords. He needs a fix. So, is he going to get any? How are things going to go with Her Majesty the Queen after this little bit of laying low that he is apparently doing? 7 of Hazards. Well, may actually pay off. The 7 of Hazards is a waiting energy. Well, 7s always are waiting energies. 7 of Pentacles, taking stock, looking at your finances, looking at what you've accumulated. Is it enough? Have you got a good enough return on your investment? Did it pay off? Exiling yourself, ruining yourself, going off to California with your unwise bride. Unwise choice of life partner, let's say. Was it worth it? So there's some thinking about, was it worth it? They might also be thinking from Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Was it worth it? Is he worth it? Is he worth investing in? But probably yes. But there's a wait. There is going to be a wait before more money is forthcoming. But it does look as if there will be money forthcoming. There will be some sort of arrangement between the pop-up prince and the royals, probably to reel him in, bring him back in from the cold. Some kind of settlement, some kind of security for him, because the Seven of Pentacles is about your security. Do you have enough to survive? The basic question. And Prince Harry does not have enough to survive. We can see that. His own situation card sitting above this one, the outcome card, doesn't have enough. He's got 5 of Pentacles in reverse, lost it all. He needs them to provide the wherewithal to support him in future. And that is not the first time that that kind of energy has come through. But Penny appears to have dropped finally, but I'm sure some nagging in the background. Go and get more has, get more. And there she is. Poor woman has suffered mightily, and he does seem to have realized it. I don't think he's capable of empathy, so I don't think he realizes at that level, but as an idea, he does seem to have finally got the idea. We know he's a bit dense, more than a bit dense, so it's taken a long time for the penny to drop. Quite literally, he has dropped a lot of pennies. Anyway, that's the reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.